Hey y'all, I'm back. I'm home from work. Wanted to give a little bit more information about the new Coverall product from the Crystal Company. I was able to get some questions answered in our Facebook group directly from Dorinda, who is the one that created this product, and she's one of the owners of the Crystal Company. So she did say you can speed up the the dry time using a heat gun, but on a low setting. And she recommended like you holding it at least 10 inches away and moving, like you need to be moving. So you definitely don't just want to be holding it in place and, too close. She said that can cause like cracking or blistering if you get it too hot. And it is recommended, regardless, 2 coats. She said, put a fairly, decent amount to get really good coverage on your coats. 2 coats just kind of, gives it obviously better, I guess, protection or coverage or whatever, before you go into like customizing or anything. Now, she did also say make sure that your work area or your room is not below 68 degrees, which it does specify that on the bottle. It needs to be at least 68 or above in your workspace. So when I came home, my home temperature read 71, but I went ahead and zapped this bottle with my heat gun for a little while, like at a distance, kind of took the chill off of my bottle because it did feel pretty chilly in here. And I even put some warmth over my acrylics because they also felt pretty cold, and I'm going to be going in with a second coat. So those are just some tips. And I'm trying to think if there was anything else that she mentioned. Oh, she did also say that the product technically will take approximately 8 days for it to fully be considered, I guess, like adhered. But that doesn't mean you can't, like obviously you can go ahead and go into like doing your painting, your glittering, whatever you are going to do to customize your projects. And it'll just be drying, while your other products are drying. So like your glitter glue, your grand finale, or bright tone, I guess, whatever it is that you're using product wise, or even for people that use like resins or whatever, this is supposed to be for like anybody, not just Crystal products. So now after you apply your coat, make sure you let it dry for 2 hours. It'll self-level. And then I still like to use these brushes that I like using for my top coats. I just like the way that even though they are soft, they're a little bit more on the firm side. And I feel like I have better control whenever I'm spreading product. So you can use like the really soft ones that you can find at Michael's, Walmart, Hobby Lobby, different craft stores. But these are the ones that I just prefer. They're really cheap. They come in like an 80 pack, and I want to say I pay like $8.99 for them. Also, I want to mention how impressed that I am with Coverall, and the fact that even though it dries really glossy and very smooth, my glitter mixture dries so good on it, and it stays very well at the edges. So if you've seen my sanding videos, you know I always sand really well to keep my glitter mixture from pulling away from those edges. Here I also prepped some badge rails. I prepped 100 acrylic blanks this weekend. This is everything I did, and I did go ahead and transfer the product into the bottles that I like to use. They are easy to clean up at the top there. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions.